The fall of Rome. So, what exactly happened to Rome? Its fall can be attributed to many different causes, but before that, let me give you a brief overview of what exactly happened. It was a dark and stormy night sometime in the 3rd century. Germanic tribes were surrounding Rome and continued their efforts to take over some of Rome's land, but to little success. Later, the Huns coming from the east pushed the Germanic tribes up against Rome. Eventually, some of the Germanic tribesmen, or barbarians as the Romans called them, slipped into Rome and integrated themselves into the empire. Eventually, they would rebel and cause ruckus, but we'll dive into more detail about that in a bit. So, how were these Germanic tribes able to muscle their way into the Roman Empire? Well, fewer people were willing to join the army. In addition, the small, low-budget army didn't want to fight. So, what did Rome do? They recruited barbarians into their army. This will pose a problem for the military, as we will explain later. In addition, Rome's government was falling. It was very low budget, like the army, and there was a lot of conflict between the many rulers. The government, which was falling apart on the inside, was, not surprisingly, unable to perform the task which Rome needed to survive. Another thing that had a hard blow on Rome was the plague. It killed like 10% of their entire population, which is quite a bit considering how massive the Roman Empire was. There was nothing really to be happy about when the people were dying, and it had its severe impacts across Rome as well. So, to sum all of this up into one very oversimplified statement, Rome basically lived through a series of very unfortunate events, and this gave rise to other significant problems across Rome as well. So, let's unpack the various internal and external problems that would eventually knock out Rome. To start off, we'll start with everybody's favorite, barbarians.